All right. Hey, Day, them crazy people back on the podcast again. And we're back. And I am. And I did. Okay. Y'all are now tuned in to a new show called Certified Goat Talks, where we sit down and we talk goats of a specific sport and determine why we feel like they're goats, they're elite, what they a memorable moment for entertainment for us to enjoy. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I switched things up a bit. I know y'all like, oh my God, he brought a woman to talk about a man's sport. I know that's what you're thinking, but guess what? We don't care about none of that over here at Rock Steady Media Network. Y'all should know me by now. We go with where the content flows. And ladies and gentlemen, I got the wonderful content creator, Miss AJ, in the building, hanging out with DJ Steady. Girl, are you ready for tonight?
Hey, I'm ready to go ahead and get it cracking, man. What's going on?
Ooh, she can talk that talk. Okay, I love it.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm
The
really
nervousness
excited.
is all there. The bubbles, just it's all there. I feel it.
I'm really excited to talk about football. As I was alluding to before, I don't know every single thing there is to know, but I think I can hold a pretty decent conversation. So I think it's gonna be a good show tonight.
Total conversation because we are in the prime of I think playoffs still should be going on, so they trying to narrow it
Indeed.
down to see who's going to the Super Bowl this year, and we ain't got to worry about Lil Wayne crying about it this year because they had already announced who was doing halftime. All right, you ain't got to worry about it, bro. Relax. You still didn't get picked again. You didn't get picked. They went to the Latino route. They went to the
They did.
Latinos because they know Latinos was gonna stick together. They wasn't gonna create no confusion. They went and got Bad Bunny. I'm just saying, people.
I mean, because Kendrick, you already know he just shut the whole thing down. It was like he
He
will not.
did, and then they realized what he was doing. So them executives had to talk to Sean Carter backstage. That's
Hey,
done. That was a rap, player. That was a rap. All right,
the last
all right.
time we're gonna ever let you do
The last time, no more wokeness, no more subconscious rap, none of
so.
that. We just want pure entertainment, and what better way to get entertainment than to get somebody that probably gonna.
Damn
I,
right.
I said it. Argue with your mama, not me.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Absolutely. So, what made you a fan of football? Share with the audience.
Watching it with my dad at first because I'm from Georgia originally. I live in
Oh,
Arizona right now. So I grew up an Atlanta Falcons fan, and
classic.
I was also in the marching band, so I had to attend all of the high school football games. I graduated from Tri Cities High School. Shout out Tri Cities over in East Point, where Andre 3000 they graduated. Escape, all of them they graduated from there. So that's where I came from. But
Tokyo Talk, girl. You better tell the folks.
but I was surrounded with football, right? So you're watching it. I'm just kind of like, okay, looking at the colors, not really knowing what's going on. So when I got with, my now ex, he took the time out to actually explain the game of football to me. So now I can call out a horse collar if I see it, or I know what a line of damn scrimmage is. You know what I mean? Little stuff like that, the basics.
Gotcha.
So from that, it just grew. I'm actually a part of an esports league. I'm a quarterback over the SFL Simulation Football League. So I'm a quarterback over there. Love it, growing in that aspect and just learning about the game itself and how it affects people, the emotional content that it creates. I think that's one of the main reasons why I enjoy it because you can love your team. I'm a Bears and a Falcons fan. You can love your team. They can be on that high horse, and then they do something stupid, like make a damn dumb trade or hire somebody that you know wasn't for the
Right.
team, and it's ruin everything. But you got to be a fan. So,
You got
but
to
yeah,
be.
that's what it started. Mhm.
I love it, man. For me, I'm gonna take a little video game route. I say for me, it go back to them days of Techno Bowl. Me
Yeah,
being a fan, and then of course watching it be able to bring my uncles and my brother and my family kind of together, it definitely still has that rating appeal of nothing makes you sit down like a game of football. And you got your nachos, you got all kind of junk food, your pizza, you got your drinks during the kids stage. Of course, you got your sodas and so forth, then your juices. Then you rise up and you can kind of get your man's drink and get you a little alcoholic beverage. that makes you enjoy it a little bit greater. But be careful with that. If your team is up and up, then you know the reactions you can get out of that, people.
Absolutely.
Dig it, I dig it. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do what we do on the Certified Gold Talk. We're gonna drop our top fives. We're gonna talk made them great in our top five listings. And it ain't nobody. We you at home got your pick. We ain't here to judge. We here to talk about our top five. This is Certified Gold Talk. So I'm gonna be a good sportsmanship. I'm gonna practice good sportsmanship and say, ladies first. What is your top five? Your number five. We're gonna go one by one. You drop your number five. I drop my number five. Let me see what we talking about.
So, are we going by position or are we going by because we
Whatever
can
position
we can
that they played in that fight and your pick.
all right.
Oh, I like her. She fights. Yeah,
Well,
rub your
because
hands.
see, but see, I like to come prepared. So I took notes, you know what I'm saying? Like quarterbacks, I named three of them. I got a three in each category because I'm like, it depends on what you
So you could have told me this in this. I figured it was gonna go that route. I'm ready.
hey,
I ain't even scared. I
but
ain't even
I'll take
scared.
all
You gonna go
right,
three
here we
for
go.
three? I'll go 3 for 3.
Cool. So my first one, quarterback. So are we but we're doing like from the bottom up, or can we just knock them out?
Go knock them out there if you want to knock them
All
out.
right, cool. Cool. So fortunately and unfortunately, this first one, you can't argue with it because if you're talking about the certified GOAT, you have to mention Tom Brady. 7 Super Bowl wins, more than any franchise, played elite football across 3 different decades, and his legacy, the standard for winning, period. Next up, I would say Peyton Manning. Now, my player in the SFL is based on Peyton Manning and Cam Newton. All right. But Peyton Manning, 5 MVPs, NFL record, right there. Offensive mastermind, changed the pre-snap reads for like forever, um, known as the field general. Then you got Joe Montana, if you want to take it back. He was 4-0 in Super Bowls, won 4 Super Bowls, and in the Super Bowls that he was in, never lost. Perfection, under pressure, and clutch. Clutch before clutch was even a stat, bro. So let's see what you got.
What I'm gonna bring to the field? I'm gonna go Brett Favre.
Okay,
All right,
nice.
I'm gonna put Brett Favre on the table. Watching my man come dominate, do his thing. I ain't talking about the scandal as he retired, but my man, I'm Team Green and Yellow, Green Bay Packers. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I ain't got all that stat politic like she done went. She went and did no. This is unbeknownst to me. But I'm just gonna drop my three and lead. Y'all saw what they do on the field. I got to do some more homework because I ain't expect to be challenged. She threw a flag on the play, and we're gonna deal with that later. All right, but I can handle mine because all I gotta do is say their names. You should already know that they do damage. Because
Yes.
after I drop Brett, I'm gonna go ahead and drop my man Donovan McNabb.
Yes.
Yeah, you know,
Yes.
did his thing for the Eagles.
Yes, he
Mr.
did.
Campbell's chunky soup. You know what I'm saying? But great quarterback, Hall of Famer, did his thing for the Eagles. That's why I felt like I fell out of love with the Eagles. Like after he kind of left, it was kind
Yeah.
of like it was like you got to find somebody else. Not saying the Eagles are not still great because everybody has their greatest pastime, their greatest moment to do what they need to do to dominate the field. But one nobody like Donovan McNabb. Man,
Yeah.
number one in the quarterback position, ladies and gentlemen. She thought she was gonna hurt my feelings because she bought a pretty tough one. She bought a tough one, but Michael Vick. Yeah, I'm going to the Dirty
Yeah, I love
Birds.
Mike.
Michael Vick from
I love
21 to
Mike.
2015. Michael Vick. He changed the game forever. Look at he got notes for this one. Forced defenses completely rethink quarterback containment. He had speed, arm strength, electricity. Defenses weren't built for him. And championship, it wasn't about the rings, but it was the impact to Monday Night Football. And the Washington, if you know, it was unforgettable.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. you know, Lamar Jackson before Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? He was the original mobile. T-Mobile
Man,
right there. That's
you
you
could
know.
not mention Atlanta Falcons without saying number 7, Mike Vick. Hands down.
Yes,
That was the guy. That was the guy.
definitely. Despite
I hate he had to go down that slippery slope. And then when even him that went through it, he just had to pay the cost. What happened? I don't think mentally it kind of disturbed him. Like once you lose that tunnel vision for your sport, your game will never be played again. That's like basically getting an Achilles heel tear and then strengthening to come back, and then you think you still got it. You ain't got it no more, my guy.
yeah, it's
But
true. It's true. It's sad but true, dear. Honestly, that's why people gravitate towards esports now because you are chasing that love that you once had. Maybe you were a player and something unfortunate happened. Or maybe you just got too old. Hey, once you hit 30, 40, stuff start hurting as soon as you get up. So you so living vicariously through a fictional player satisfies. I know if that satisfies me because Ashley and I getting ready to go out here and play for the Cardinals for real. But I know what it's like to have that feeling, right? I know what it's like to go into the huddle and see myself in the huddle and getting ready to make all these different calls and hope my damn receivers catch the ball and not somebody else. You know what I mean? Somebody on my team. But
oh,
yes, but yeah, I highly respect it. Running backs. So
mm.
I went old school again. I know you probably going. I'm probably gonna hit with the old school because I'm in my 40s. I'm 41, so kind of
I'm on the
going.
cusp. I'm on the cusp. I'm almost there. I still got a
You,
couple stairs to climb.
hey man, enjoy every age. Enjoy every age. I'm 1 second away from going to go get my glasses. You hear me? So
Much respect.
running backs.
What you got?
Walter Payton.
Ooh,
Got to give
ooh.
him the props. 1975, 1987, his tenure. Stats 16,726 yards rushing. Championships, of course, won. Leadership, he was known for team first, elite all around back. Impact on the game, redefined versatility at the running back position. And the most complete running back ever is what he's known for. Barry Sanders coming in a close second, 1989 to 1998. Stats 15,269 yards. Championships, unfortunately, had not had one, but he has that quiet excellence that people are looking for. Made defenders miss like no one else, and pure talent personified is what he is known for. Lastly, for me, Emmitt Smith, 1990 to 2004 was his tenure. Stats and NFL record 18,355 yards, 3 championship rings under his belt. Consistent and durable is his leadership style. Um, Impact on the game, production over flash, which constituted the standard of the running back longevity. So, who you got?
All right. Since you want to go and talk running backs, I'm gonna drop Reggie Bush.
Yes, sir.
2003 to 2005 spread speed space football era, because in college football he was running at full speed and nobody
Yes.
else could lock down my guy. He had
Yes.
elite vision, cuts, acceleration. It was a Heisman Trophy winner. Then he went and did his thing, and of course he showed out for the Saints. Till he got that injury though. He got that nasty injury, and again was one of them ones that just couldn't recover. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He had that moment. His signature moment was the cutback versus Fresno State. Back in his college days. It's still unreal. 2005 season felt like a video game on high school. So he had his golden moment.
Yeah.
Definitely goes to his college era, but he's still one of the Hall of Fame running backs in my book. You know what I'm saying? Since you want to drop that on people, and of course I'm gonna go back. Because this is football, and let's see who I got for running backs. What else can compete with what you got going on? Getting a little brain fog. Somebody else was a running back. I know I got. Of course, who cannot forget Jim Brown?
Yes, sir. Yes,
from
sir.
1957 to
I mean, I had to leave
1965.
something for you, you know.
Just a little something, a little goat, a little elite, because he was the most dominant player, relative to his era in football history, physically and statistically untouchable while he played. Retired early and still set standards that lasted for generations. Pure dominance. He was nobody touch Hall of Famer Jim Brown, and I remember having a Hall of Fame Jim Brown throwback jersey. Was my favorite jersey. I believe it was. I want to say it's Cleveland Brown jersey. Yeah, I had
Mhm.
it Cleveland Brown. But I miss those eras, man. When you couldn't wait to go get your favorite player's jersey. Whether
Yeah,
your team, that team was winning or losing, you knew names that matched
yeah,
that sport, and that's what made it so exhilarating. So, you
indeed.
know, we're gonna have to bring them up. And then who would be my next? Of course, my last running back. Trying to think. Yeah, who got running back? Cause I wasn't all into running backs like that for real, for real. But they did what they did. I guess
No,
I'm
I
gonna have,
do.
I'm gonna have to go. Hmm, I'm trying to think of his name because it's on the tip of my tongue. Y'all, Lord, you should have told me to be more prepared for this
Wait,
goat talk
bro, this was I was trying to
season.
be prepared for you. Sure, I didn't know where you was going with.
Tell me where we going with this. Hi, all right, all right, all right. Let's,
it.
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to give y'all some. Bam. All right, got my pick without a doubt. Y'all know I'm gonna pick him because I gotta play who I play. I'm gonna go Barry Sanders,
Okay,
Oklahoma State. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? From 1988 to 1998, open field artistry era, he is the most elusive runner ever. Made defenders miss in phone booths and turned broken plays into touchdown. His signature moment, 1988 Heisman season, completely untouchable, a vision of elusiveness and creativity. Booyah!
You know, you that's one I said already, right?
I don't care. I don't care.
We both
Fine,
agree.
fine. I'll swap him out. I'll swap
No, no,
him
you
out,
good.
and
DJ, no.
I'll take
No,
my
you
backup plan. I'm calling an audible. I pick Adrian Peterson. Nah, I said that already. Adrian Peterson from the 2007 to 2015 era, power, speed, modern running back, because he was a rare
Yes, sir.
combo of size, speed, and balance. Dominated defenses that run. They knew the run was coming. One of the last true workhorses back then, and he was 2012 MVP season after ACL surgery. The GOAT, elite for the field of
Okay.
football.
Nice
Lord, she
save.
had made me put my thinking cap on.
Nice.
Yeah, I had to save myself because I was drowning. Like, steady. Don't worry
It's
about
all
it.
right, man. I got you.
All my steady rockers gonna come for me after this episode. They gonna say, "Man, how you gonna put out football? Bring a woman and make us look bad." I know that's what y'all saying. Well, guess what?
No. Listen.
You could have came up here and talked your certified goat.
You're so silly.
I am.
Hey, I just had to make sure I keep up with y'all, man. I ain't want to be out here, unprepared and just like, oh, she don't know the hell she talking about. I want to come with facts, So, just like my wide receiver selection, Jerry Rice, 1985 2004, stats 22,895 receiving yards, 197 touchdowns, 3 Super Bowl championships under his belt, ruthless work ethic, set unreachable goals, and created um, the greatest, well, some say, might be debatable, but the greatest football player ever, ever. Randy Moss, 1998 to 2012.
The hands, man, the hands.
Damn straight. 15,292 yards, 156 touchdowns. No championships, though. At least not yet. Well, no, he ain't going to
You
get
talking
one.
about now? Yeah, like you
Uh,
got a chance of trying to
not
get
yet.
one now.
I just,
No,
you
no, he's
probably need to
supposed to.
come join me over here in the SFL and get you one.
That's his big
Um,
chance.
known as a defensive nightmare, though. Forced double coverage with every snap and the ultimate deep threat.
Absolutely,
Deep threat.
absolutely.
Lastly, Terrell Owens, got to give it to T.O., man.
You
That
with the
popcorn
tea,
thing
though.
always gonna send me, man. He goes over there, eat the popcorn with the cheerleaders. I'm like, man, this This is why you got butter on your hands. See, now if you start dropping stuff, you got butter on your hand. You shouldn't be eating.
And that's why they
Anyway,
call it Butterfingers.
exactly. 15,934 yards, 153 touchdowns. Again, no championship. Very emotional, intense competitor. Dominated regardless of the system that he was in and unstoppable at his peak, is who I have.
Absolutely. You pick some great people. See, she could run a whole All-Star game for us, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like she got what it takes. Because she's not just naming players by name. She naming stats. She named why they are elite. And I freaking love that. Because one thing you forgot to mention, how goated freaking Randy Moss was. Like, when you play football in the hood and somebody else would intercept your ball, first thing they would say is, you got mossed. Like, that became a goated phrase. For sure. And I'm mad that you took my man Jerry Rice because he was on my list in my top three wide receivers, and you took Jerry. So I ain't got time to look for another one. I'm gonna let
Great
Jerry
minds
say
think alike. That's all.
absolutely. So I'm gonna go ahead and put number three, Jerry, and she already explained why, so I ain't got to keep going back through it. And then number two, I'm going with Anquan Bolden from the 2003 to 2016 era. Physical possession, man. He is elite in my eyes because he played wide receiver like he was a power forward. He had strong hands, elite toughness, fearless over the middle, didn't rely on speed, relied on strength technique. He was the 2008 playoffs with the Cardinals, and that was the playoffs that broke my heart. Y'all know when they went to that Super Bowl and they played against some Pittsburgh Steelers, I cried. I just
I
want to let
bet.
that be known. He was
Hey,
a key
man.
contributor to that, to the Super Bowl championship with the Ravens, and of course, he's goaded for his toughness, reliability, championship impact. He wasn't just flashy; he was inevitable. Anquan freaking Bolden. Step on a bomb like Anquan. If you know, you know.
Damn
So
straight.
since she dropped that, I ain't got no more of her picks, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna give y'all my personal favorite wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? The one, the only. You know, I'm all about the birds when it comes to certain positions. And who else played a greater bird position than my man, the one, the only, Larry Fitzgerald, 2020 modern passing era, professionalism era himself, because he had hands of glue. He was an elite route technician, outworked and outclassed defenders for years, put up elite numbers without drama, diva behavior, excuses. He didn't. He went with all that talking cap, none of that. Legendary again, right along with Anquan, with
Mm-hmm.
the legendary 2008 playoffs run, especially that Super Bowl touchdown where he looked unstoppable. Fitz made being professional look elite, and there's nobody like Larry Fitzgerald.
You know, you don't have to say a lot. If your actions speak on the field, that's all you need.
It's all. Why don't need to talk?
Just like these linebackers, Ray Lewis, 1996, 2012,
See, Ray Lewis, what they called him.
the
Lord,
soul of the defense right there, man. I mean, define the modern middle linebacker play. Emotional and a tactical leader, two Super Bowl championships under his belt, and 2,059 tackles. Only second to Lawrence Taylor, though, 1981, 1993, 132.5 sacks. Bro, I would not want to be a quarterback when Lawrence was playing. I tell you that because he damn sure gonna touch a jersey. You gonna get dirty playing against Lawrence. I'm telling you that.
real quick.
Two two Super Bowl championships under his belt. Defense tone setter. Offenses redesigned their whole look just because of him, and he was the most known as the most disruptive defender ever. I only got two for those though.
Oh, now you only got two for those.
Yeah, I only got two. Yeah,
Okay.
kind of ran out of time, so I was like, let me hear you. Just pick these two.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, since she gonna say that, run and get hit like Jeremiah Trotter. Philadelphia Eagles,
Nice.
98, 2007, smash mouth run stopping middle linebacker. Old school thumper who controlled the middle, elite run stopper and downfall. of downhill violence, of course. He set the physical tone for Jim Johnson's Eagles defense. NFC championship runs, early 2000s, known for stonewalling the runs in the game. He was a goat for physicality, toughness, and leadership. And he was my boy. Yeah, my trial. Cause she picked Ray Lewis, and I had to get somebody that kind of my boy. Cause I hate that. Cause these are the known players that I know. You at 52, and you watch him go
Yeah.
out there and be the nastiest Raven he could ever be in the game of football. And then again, I gotta go with my man Brian Urlacher.
Yes, sir.
Chicago Bears,
Worse.
2000 to 2012,
Yes.
hybrid speed middle linebacker era. Why is he goaded, ladies and gentlemen? For his rare size, his speed, and coverage ability. He could stop the run, cover tight ends, and blitz. He was the prototype for modern MLB. Defensive Player of the Year, seasons, and playoff dominance. He is goaded for his versatility, longevity, and modern impact to the game of football.
Mm,
I'm gonna be
good.
respectful. She only dropped two. I don't want to keep her going, so I ain't got no business.
Well, I know we're gonna have to get down and talk about these errors of football too. So I want to make sure we make time for that. So we can head on over to defensive backs again. I only got two. Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders, old Deion. 1989 to 2005, cornerback stats 53 interceptions, elite um, re- return touchdowns, excuse me, two championships under his belt. He has the confidence and swagger that no one could touch. Shut down half the field was his impact on the game. And known as the best cover corner ever. And Ed Reed, 2002 to 2013, free safety, 64 interceptions, one championship under his belt. Defensive chess master is what he was known for. Turn defense into the offense. That is awesome. When you're not only is your offense scoring, your defense can score too. Yeah, you in trouble. It's about to be over with. And the smartest safety ever.
Well, whoop they do. All right, that was a great pick. You dropping them. You're dropping great goaded players, goaded elites. They get their thing in a moment. Now it's my turn. I'm
Mm-hmm.
feeling like a little Charles Woodson,
Mm-hmm.
versatile.
Good one.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. 1998 to 2015 from the hybrid era. He was elite at corner and safety, physical, smart, and clutch, and one of the few DBs to win Defensive Player of the Year. You feel me? His signature moment was the 2009 DPOY season with what? The green and yellow Super Bowl champion, and he was an elite wherever you lined him up at. Ooh, I like that. She said, "Don't do that. Don't do
That was good though. That was good. That was good. I
that.
like that.
Do you though? Do you though?
I mean, when you said the green and gold, that kind of pissed me off a little bit. But other than that, you
Don't
can't.
be. What you got against my green and gold? What you trying to say?
When they're associated with one team, hell no.
Wow.
Mm-mm,
Wow.
mm-mm. No, the
Of course,
cheeseheads and go ahead.
we already know prime time. We didn't know that was a double header with prime time. You know what I'm saying? So, who else I'm gonna drop on us since you want to drop and talk all this smack talk on goat talk, which is that's what we welcome it here for, ladies and gentlemen. She making me go down my list and be like, Steady, come on, Steady, she's up. You gonna make the city girls hot again, Steady. Stop. You doing it now. What do you got, Steady? You can't compete. All right, hold on. No,
You
he's in here.
silly.
All right, of course. Go with Troy Polamalu. I'm
Yes,
dropping.
sir.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
sir.
drop my goat
Yes, sir.
from 2003 to 2014. Physical defense hybrid safety era. He's an elite because his instincts, you couldn't coach none of his instincts. He was
No.
just that guy. Played defense like jazz. And believe me, he did. And them hated it because he stayed on the Pittsburgh. He hurt my feelings. That Super Bowl, I'm still going to remember that when the Steelers and the Cardinals went in. and it was hard because I had favorite players on the Pittsburgh Steelers side, but I was a Larry Fitzgerald fan on the Cardinals side. But he was pure, and he filled of anticipation. He changed the game without chasing stats or attention. Playoff pick, sixes, and momentum shifting hits. Heart of multiple championships with, of course, the Steelers defense and Troy made defense. Much watched TV because you loved it,
Listen, oh, I love his hair.
and he had great hair.
Oh my, I love that man. I wanted to braid his hair every night. I was like, please. I see him get tackled up like somebody pissed me off. They pulled him by his hair. I was like, don't you dare ever tackle him by his hair ever again. I would have went right out there on the field. I don't care. My short
You know what that was like? Pulling his ass. That's like dunking. You remember that time we talk football, basketball next week. So you remember that one time when Allen Iverson did that crossover on MJ, and MJ turned up. That's how it was for Troy with pulling that hair. You didn't have one time to disrespect that man.
But I heard he got it insured though. His hair was insured.
Just like Mariah Carey legs.
Okay. I didn't even know that, bro. That's
my bad, Joe. My bad.
Right, Joe.
Something like that, sir.
Hey, you study.
I'm a MC fan.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that. So we're talking about NFL football eras.
Let's go. What you got? Talk to me. Talk to the people.
Okay. So the way I did mine was that I kind of went through and listed all of the different eras, and then I have what they were known for, kind of like what was going on in that particular era, and then the legends that were known for their time. So for instance, pre-modern era. So that's the time between 1920 and 1945. Run heavy, limited passing, leather helmets, mind you, minimal protection. So they out there playing rugby and shit. And stuff. I'm sorry. Legends.
Talk your talk. I was gonna talk football, and you got to be polite.
Oh, that's cool. I appreciate it. Legends. Jim Thorpe and Sammy Baugh were the top men back then.
This
got anything to add to the?
What you want me to add? You said leather helmets. I was done. I'm sorry. What was your intel? What we did the top 3 for 3 for these positions? Did anybody came out of my list had leather helmets on?
I don't think so.
Thank you. But go ahead and continue to educate folks and me as well, because clearly I need to learn something.
Post-war and early passing era, which is from 1946 to 1969. Introduction of structured offenses. AFL and NFL rivalry started. Legends were Johnny Unitas and Jim Brown.
Started a beef in that time period with leather hats and half padded shirts. I'm sorry to cut y'all, but you said started rivalry. Like, yeah, you had no choice. You said after war. Ladies and gentlemen, take a moment and go down this time loop. So we're talking after war, when you chilling, we ain't got to shoot nobody. We ain't got to pew nobody for the technical terms. But think about it. And one day it's just like, man, let's just take all these leather coats and make some hats, and let's just get out there in the mud.
Okay.
Because I could picture that's how I got started. It was like a rainy day, and you just had a bunch of junk lying around, and then you just get out there, and that's how football was born. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Probably. I mean, how else? I want to know how damn curling got started, but that's a whole nother thing, because that pisses me off so much that the professional ice sweepers get so much attention. But okay, I'm sorry. That was just a whole thing. I'm like,
wait, I just thought about the sport. It just clicked to me what you just said, and it just clicked in my brain. I pictured the sport, and it goes to the Olympics.
What the hell is wrong with you?
That's like them going, hey, we're gonna make golf an Olympic sport. And you'd be like, why does it need to go that far?
But why?
It's the most quietest. I get it. It's a therapeutic sport. But I'm like, who
Who?
the hell wants this? We, ladies and gentlemen, can we just have a moment of time? Like, yeah, that's real interesting. We're just gonna watch a bunch of motherfuckers go down some ice and just broom sweep some ice. Like, that's just super exhilarating.
You might as well play marbles. What the? Okay, so
Right? Okay. Focus. Okay.
all right. Merger error 1970 to 1979. This is when NFL and AFL merged together. Physical defenses dominated, and Terry Bradshaw and Mean Joe Green were your legends of those eras.
Not some names I'm familiar with.
Now we're starting to get caught up. Okay. I feel you, man. I feel you. I wasn't around then either. Um, Physical dominance era, 1980s, 1980 to 1993. Brutal
Okay.
defenses, smash mouth football,
Uh,
quarterback protection was now minimal, and Joe Montana, Lawrence Taylor, and Walter Payton were your legends
and
from that time period.
quarterback protection was minimal when you got
Yeah.
somebody like LT out there on the field. Yeah, yeah.
Listen, I just wrote what Google said it was, so I just put
No, that need to be that shouldn't even been a momentum there. Like, yeah, don't worry about your quarterback during this era. Don't worry
what?
about it. Don't even worry about it. Because after he got his ass tramp stamped the whole game, I guarantee you, came the next era, they asses took that policy the hell up out of
You damn right they did. They got the West Coast offense. That's the
there.
West Coast.
The Cucamonga cracker killers? I can imagine.
West Coast and defensive evolution era, 1994 to 2003. West Coast offense spread the field, of course, because everybody was getting hurt. They had to do something. Defense complexity increased. And then this is where Jerry Rice, Brett Favre, and Reggie White were your legendary individuals of that era.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Modern modern passing era, 2004 to 2019. Rules changed to protect the quarterbacks and the wide receivers because I guess they was getting clapped too. Offensive explosions, and then you got Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Randy Moss, and Ray Lewis as your legends for the modern passing
You gotta
era.
look at the lineups for these era. They bought some damn beasts out. Like there was so many. Like for every good pretty boy quarterback, and you're like, yeah, I'm the quarterback. I got a hell of a great arm. That's cool. That's all fine and dandy. So you meet somebody like freaking Ray Lewis. So you got Brian Urlacher and Troy Polamalu on your ass. It's all funny games till you can't remember who your name is.
Mhm. True. True. Hold on one second. Yeah, I'm almost. That's it. That's it. That's all we got. Don't worry. We'll see
Nobody
you
even
next.
talking about Ricky Williams, huh? We forgot about Pretty Ricky.
We
Pretty
forgot
Ricky,
Pretty
what they
Ricky, what they
call
call him.
him. You hear me? We just done. They do my boy so wrong. He
I
smoked a
know, right?
little herb and he got banished.
I know, man. It's from the earth, man. God just put this here for me and you. Naturally. You just plant a seed and it's right there, you know. But that's a whole nother thing I can talk about too. But the last and to the current 2020 to present, positionless, apparently. Positionless and analytics error. So the hybrid players are everywhere, analytics driven decisions. And while the legends are still forming, you do have Pat Mahomes and Donald's as one of them.
It's cool. It went that roller coaster went it went
Damn.
and then it dropped. That lets you know. Because this is that pretty boy
Yeah.
era. Now when that pretty boy don't hit me, don't touch
The
me,
heart.
flag on the play,
Yeah.
penalty, get him out
Yeah.
of there, put him on the bench.
Yeah.
When
They
it
pull them LeBrons when a damn wind go
talk to
by
him.
and just oh, your big 260-pound butt and They ain't no win. Ain't nobody knock you on the ground. You just jumped on the ground. I saw you. Get
It's
up.
a
That's
pretty boy era now. You scared to get physical contact now. Like, imagine if they just made the rules and say we bring back leather helmets. Y'all think Will can revive himself for a concussion part two? Oh wait, I think
hell
that doctor
no.
dude dead
Hell
now though,
no.
but we can.
So that does bring the question though. Did they have as many injuries back then than they did now? Because now you feel protected, right? So you're gonna come at people with more inertia, like more grit, more power, because you
Okay.
feel like you're protected. So this pass is gonna help me. Let me go running him full speed. Whereas you got a leather helmet on and you ain't got no shoulder pads, you're gonna be less likely to shoulder check somebody because you might dislocate it. I don't know. Like I feel like
Feel like it was right. Everything goes through its trial and error moment.
yeah.
So to make the sport as great as it is, especially to take up a day like Sunday and Mondays with its exclusivity, I feel like that's what it was. Because again, I think when you put on the leather and you just wore these cushion style shirts back then, you know what I'm saying, before pads and Under Armour and all this stuff was really invented. I feel like at that moment it was hard, and they probably had a lot of stuff they probably don't want to talk about. I'm pretty sure during that era, they just blamed it on the war while a lot of them bodies were put in the graves.
Wait a minute. What's something? I'm
So,
sorry. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
you good. Ain't nobody who crying. Ain't nobody crying about it. Thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all tuning in, this is Certified Goat Talk. I'm here with AJ, and she done took me to school, and now I feel like I need to do homework before I come back to the next Certified Goat Talk. But I like the way she talks.
It's a pleasure to be here, man. And like I said, man, I
I'm
just
such a
definitely want
girl.
to.
You still be baking and stuff, girl. Look at me. Look at me. You still be doing your thing with that froth.
Yes,
I need that recipe.
you know it.
You froth the
You
hell out
know
of
it.
that coffee.
You know, and it's funny.
All right. See, y'all got to get know her. Y'all got to follow her on her social media platforms. AJ is a dog. Like I ain't know she was this gritty and this. You learn people. It was unbeknownst to me until I said, "Hey, you want to come on certified?" Yeah, I'm a quarterback. I was like, "Wait, what?" If looks can be deceiving was a person, it would be her.
Well, man, it was pleasure. It was definitely fun getting to talk a little bit about something different,
Then she
because
dropped top threes. She can say, I'm gonna give you one, and you gonna go one, and I'm gonna go one. She's like, nah, go top three. But I love that because it helps me now learn how to formulate. Because this show is new. It's sad when people can come as a guest on your show and teach you how to run your show better than you. I ain't even mad. I ain't.
no, man. The thing is, we learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of anytime you're creating content. I have 382 shows under my belt for that's just for the football thing that I do. That's not including all the cooking shows, not including the late night skull sessions, all of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, she
And
about to be a
you,
certified goat and all these other faceted things she doing.
I'm working on it, but I'm doing it for fun. Once it becomes a job, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and
Don't do like
it
me.
kind of loses its
Don't
luster.
Don't do like
Yeah.
me who decided to create a morning show for podcast, and now people expect you to do the morning show 5 days a week
Well,
with no days off.
yeah. My show is only once a week, bro. Like I love y'all, and if I decided to drop a second one, I will. But like,
I'm
but
hard headed. I wanted to push the waters, and they told me before my trigger happy ass started really doing this shit. I was told, make sure you can be consistent with whatever the hell you gonna do. And I can, because guess what? Here at Rocksteady Media Network, we are a nice bold. Why is that my slogan? I don't know. But it's just weird. All right, we can see. Oh, we can do that. We have to bring her back for a live with DJ Steady and Company, where we can really talk and shoot the breeze. This is certified goat talk, and I'm up here being a softy real quick. She supposed to toughen me back up. Okay, what was we focusing on? We was going through all these eras and how they define and shape the culture of the
yes,
NFL. Okay, perfect.
And then, if you wanted to, you could say what you what the best, I guess, era in NFL history could be.
We know for sure it ain't the leather hat era.
No, bro. No, we ain't doing that one. We ain't doing that back that far. um,
Whatever era that ushered in Ray Lewis and them, I'm gonna say that's my pick.
so I said 2000s through 2019. That's the modern era. So
The modern era.
yeah,
It,
competitive balance. You had the salary cap, free agencies, created parodies. Dynasties had to adapt, not dominate unchecked like they were. Um, Peak
right.
athleticism.
Right. Like that's what I'm saying. That's when scoring really became a thing for real. Like
Yes.
beforehand, it was like we still trying to figure it out. People gonna get hurt. It got gritty, but it didn't get gritty until
Yes.
that modern era came and
Yes.
they really made you chin chickens. Like that
Yeah.
movie Concussion that I was trying to speak on. You know what I'm saying? And then hearing about it's crazy now, right? Because we into sports news, and you see all these classic players have gone on and passed on, and now it'd be crazy now because I'd be like, damn, I wonder if everybody ever really watched that movie to realize maybe these people is passing away, like kind of like that whole thing, because you don't took so many hits and did so much for the sport of
Yes.
football that you lose who you are, and that's why we losing a lot of our goats. That's my
Yes.
opinion. That's my opinion. Don't come for me.
I mean, but that's valid. I mean, it's just you taking the what's actually going on and making sense of it. I mean, even though you had the peak athleticism, players faster, stronger, smarter across all positions. More schemes because you have more practice, right? You have more things to come up with. So schemes became more complex. Offense, spread offenses, hybrid defenses, rule evolution. To see the quarterbacks not being protected, and all of a sudden we got all you can't blow the wind right here. All of
You realize when he
15-yard
started throwing to
penalty.
the crowd, he was throwing to the crowd and not to his partner out there.
Yeah, you
You
couldn't
had to
get
go
it
back to the drawing board and fix that shit. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he
up.
go? That nigga was seeing
Exactly.
doubles. You knew he was seeing doubles.
Exactly. Um, And then there's another fact that I found too, legendary overlap. So this era featured multiple all-time greats competing simultaneously. So um Brady versus Manning, Breeze versus Rogers, Ray Lewis
Yes.
versus Urlacher versus Reed, Moss versus Owens versus Fitzgerald. So you got a chance to see all these greats play against each other at some point or another, you know.
Defined a generation for
Yes.
because
Indeed.
you cannot. I don't feel like you can't have just a simple football conversation and not know who these guys are and what their contributions are for the sport. Like you ain't gotta know stats, but you should be able to know when these names are mentioned, they are iconic. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole different spiel. Like I don't know. I don't feel like they talk about baseball, and I get that's America's pastime and all that. But I feel like football kind of overtakes that one. If you know, you know. No, you thinking?
Well, yes, but I think the baseball thing comes from it being more of a world sport too.
Ooh,
So the rest of the world doesn't really look at American football like we do. Like their soccer, their football is actually they playing with their foot. It's soccer. You know what I'm saying?
ole, 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 ole.
That part. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's their big time rush. That's their everything. When they say that's a world, like we could say it's the World Series or like the world champions or whatever, but you're not really the world champions because you didn't play against the world. You just played over here. That's where we at.
Sit in the box. Yeah, it's your box. Get your cleats.
Exactly.
Get your cleats.
Ex-
Get your helmet. Get your cleats.
Get you, right. Now you going down, running down that damn field. This man, you done got the ball all the way down there. You getting ready to kick it. He done kicked it all the way back, bro. I'll be pissed. That's why I can't play soccer. I ain't cut out
Exactly.
for it.
That's a
I ain't
different
cut out
breed.
for it.
Man, and not even let's talk about like some of the movies, sports or football movies, like Any
Yes.
Given Sunday, goaded,
Wildcats.
goaded
Yeah.
movie, the Any Given.
Yes.
And then the crazy part was knowing now that Jamie Foxx and LL Cool J actually had a little beef, like a little ego contest during that
Yes.
movie. So that fight scene was like a legit fight scene
Yes.
that just happened to make it in the movie. And I know they don't let bygones be bygones, but you notice they ain't never crossed paths in another movie or TV show. I think LL did maybe a little Fox show, not for sure. Don't quote me on that. I think he did make a
Yeah.
guest appearance. But anyway, and then of course there's the all-time favorite, the Replacements. If you know,
Yes.
you know. Talking about
Yes.
segregation, we talking about football. I think everybody shed a little tear at the end of that movie. If you know, you know. And of course, there's radio. See,
Yes. Cuba. Cuba Gooding Jr.
you, I want both.
Yeah. Well, I like Wildcats. You ever seen Wildcats with Goldie Hawn? She was the
No,
coach.
okay,
Really?
nah, I ain't seen Wildcats. I thought you was
Yeah.
talking about Bethune Cookman or so when you said it the first go round. You know I'm ignorant. Just say Wildcats. I was like, yeah, go Wildcats.
Wildcats. No, man, it's an actual movie. First off, it's a movie where this female coach.
You said I'm in a different era.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen all the ones you talked about, but I also seen that one.
Say Wildcats. I'm like, yeah. I just overlook it like, yeah, okay. BC, where you
Yeah,
going? You're a
you did.
Wildcat
I was
fan,
gonna bring it
okay.
right back. It's kind of an important point I was gonna
Okay,
make.
I'm sorry. Let us not. Okay,
I can't.
continue.
Okay.
Wildcats, Goldie
Oh,
Hawn. She was a
oh my
coach.
God. So she was a white lady going to the ghetto, make her magic happen, make a difference, all that kind of stuff, right? So she gets to coach the football team.
Yay.
You, bruh, bruh, just watch it. I don't want to give out any spoilers, but it is worth the watch because they definitely put her through hell. But it did give the women thought that, hey, I could probably actually do something like this. Maybe I could coach. Maybe I could actually play at some point. Now, um, but it's stuff like that. It's movies like that that you will remember, and you could think about the certain instances and certain things that happen, that you can that resonates with you,
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's good stuff.
That's it. That's all. Kind
Something
of
like
walk
that.
away with a little light.
A little bit. I
Do we
mean, you
put the
didn't say
blind?
we was
Do we
going to talk
put the
about
blind
movies. I would have
side? Do
been.
we put the blind side up now? I don't think we should mention the blind side now. I think everybody hates the blind side. If you, I don't think you
You
got
know,
the same appeal as it do now.
honestly, I don't think I saw that.
Good. Well, I don't think I no point in talking about it now.
Was
And
it
shout
bad?
out to Handicap and Chill. I see you. I just finished, you know what I'm saying, doing my producership on the Handicap and Chill on Rocksteady Media. They latest episode. Little plug in right there. But we talking good talk.
Nice.
Nah, Blindside, you know what? I don't think people loved it, Sandra Bullock that much after that movie died. I think that was
Ooh.
you know how they say name an actor that pick a certain role and you be like, that was that one role, or you probably should have said no.
Ooh, was that bad?
Because
I mean, I
they
never saw it.
right, but I think the talk of it is just like how the movie was just all the stuff that happened was kind of like fictitious now. Like none of that stuff was really
Mm,
stuff that the actual football player really went through for real. And now they just basically was trying to make it look like it was about this white woman nurturing some big ass black dude to become a football great. I mean, and then they found out like a lot of that stuff wasn't what it was. And now I'm like, yeah, that movie has now been ejected from the Sports Movie Hall of Fame. That movie is no
whoops.
longer there. I mean, about if you still like it, you still like it. We're not here to try movies that they can tell me all day that they don't like, that I still will watch and be like, I'm gonna formulate my own opinion. I don't care.
Like Soul Plane. I get it.
Right? Soul Plane definitely can go on that list. All the hood. I'm definitely gonna do an episode with some new projects coming and be like, y'all know there's a lot of hood classics that in today's society they're gonna be like, these movies suck ass, But if you really watch, you had to be there in the moment to understand how top tier goated these movies was. Maybe I might make that a goat talk. Goat talk shouldn't always be about sports. It's certified goat talk. Who knows what I want to
Yes,
do? Yeah, I might need
indeed.
to do. Hey, that's how you know I'll be looking for my escape plan. You might need to change the route. That way you can be like, who the goats of video games? Nah. She made me challenge
Yes.
myself to be better.
Hey, but see, but that's a good segue. Is this your first episode for this?
My second one. The first one I picked wrestling.
See, that's what I'm saying. So you're tackling. It's like you're I'm tackling. Sorry,
Okay, you can use the pun. You can use it.
I didn't mean to, but it just kind of slipped out. Um, it's good to be able to find every touch on a little bit of everything, right? Because where the football talk may not be for some, I'm sure the wrestling talk was, especially with the recent developments, things that's happening. I mean, I used to be a real huge wrestling fan, like back in the '90s, but then it got too fictional. I mean, it was always fake. I mean, let's be clear, it was always fake. But when it started getting a little bit too showboaty with the storylines, and
Okay.
I don't know, just something about it changed. And I still respect it. Yo, y'all, you do your thing, you know what I'm saying? But it's just not like back when Rare and
Woo!
Rey Mysterio Jr. and Sting and Goldberg and like all of them
And if
was
you
out there
don't know what
causing
she's
havoc
talking
and stuff
about,
like
now that
that. Harlem Heat.
the cocaine era of wrestling is over, and they can't take no more drugs. You get what you pay for now.
Yeah.
That's what she's
Well,
saying. I'm gonna say it for you on Certified Goat Talk.
no.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
They started doing them drug checks, and a lot of them goats started ODing. They was like, "Hey, we're gonna kill that. We can't do that no more."
Yeah. Damn that. I get it. I get it.
Well, that's it.
But yeah, changing up the topics, changing up the topics and just featuring different things like genres of movies. You could talk
I
about
could see it's
even
gonna be fight.
hell decades.
Certified Goat decades. See,
Yeah.
we're gonna talk after this show is over with, because I think we're giving up a little too much information to the masses, and we might
No
have some
worries.
insider trading. Lord, now he up here talking about
Oh.
NWO and DX was lit. Well, sir, they was, but right now that was last week's show. You should have dropped that comment. See what you done started.
I'm sorry, my bad, man. See, so what you gotta understand about me is that
I should have
I'll be
invited you to
talking.
last week. Is what you telling me? Damn it!
Well, yes, but I
Wow.
like this week.
Now you
This
tell me.
week was cool. No, this week was cool. I really appreciate it.
I just went
I
through
really
it,
appreciate
and
it.
that's crazy how my energy works, folks. I just be scrolling, and then I see people content, and I be like, I wonder what they match my vibe. Like, I just take a shot in the dark. Don't know these people no more than commenting on a few of their stuff and dropping a couple of daily heartbeats, and then we click up. Because for one, I am a Pisces. If you don't know, now you know, and that may be why I just connecting with people.
No, well, you're a water sign, so I'm a Cancer, so it makes sense.
Oh my God! Get off my show. That's it. We
What?
end it now.
What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You got trauma you need to talk about? Did a Cancer hurt you? Who hurt you?
Tune in next week to my new podcast called The Pisces Perspective. Ha! Yeah, segue. I got shows coming out the wazoo. Lord, I done said this publicly. Now you gotta drop a Pisces perspective because you done told me this coming next week. It'll get here when it get here, damn it. I'm working this hard. And now look at Root Life. I'm a Cancer. See, I'm a backtrack. I apologize. I'm a bow down.
Right now you gonna backtrack. Ain't that some shit?
And then one of my best friends, gonna call my phone. What you saying about Cancer? See, I'm about to get triple teamed by the Cancer game.
Hey, we rolling packs.
Clearly. You know what? Make that the next Certified Goat Talk Steady. How about we use that? Certified Goats of Astrology. And Pisces is sitting there, number one. Who gonna come for me?
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something to blow your mind. I know you only got a couple seconds left, but they say depending on when you were born, you might not even be the sign that you think you are. So you born in '84, the stars will align right then for you to be a Cancer. But we in 25 now. You might be
Correction, we're in
a
20.
Gemini. You might have went back.
First of all, I'm a 91. I'm a Pisces of 91.
We got to find out where the world was at 91 and see how far it and tilted over. See how you might only be half now.
Oh, that is hilarious. All right. We're going to have a talk, ladies and gentlemen. We got to wrap this up before we lose interest. Hope y'all enjoyed the show here at Certified Goat Talk, where we talk the elites of their field and their profession. See y'all next week on the next Certified Goat Talk. Good night. I need to talk about some stuff. Oh, wait. I was supposed to drop my commercial first before I got out of it. See how I ain't did nothing right. All right. I'm going to give y'all a commercial, and then that's how we're going to wrap it up. And y'all know the slogan here. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Good night, Steady Rockers.
Peace.
Let us introduce ourselves. We are Rocksteady Media Network, the only network where we chisel at the competition, one premium production at a time. Don't let your business stay stuck between that rock and a hard place. Let us come in like a wrecking ball and put those worries to bed and rock your media with steady growth. Rocksteady Media Network, we are a nice folder.